time to change the subject for just about 60 seconds.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here in the Rat Hole. So happy to have you here. It's Monday morning. Well, I mean, it's Monday afternoon now, technically, depending on where you are, but it's Monday. And if I didn't care about someday possibly being monetized, I would give you an expression of just how much I don't like that it's Monday. But I can't say that on YouTube. But I do have my coffee here, my +3 coffee against Mondays. The amazing Alina Pete from Where Geek. But yeah, I didn't want to do nothing. I'm not in the brain for getting writing done. That seems to have been a common occurrence recently. So I'm back here, and I had a ton of fun playing Cosmic Osmo. This is a game that I played as a kid, that my sisters played as kids. It's a screwy little game. If you didn't see the stream yesterday, you're in for a treat. It's an exploration game. There is no point to it. It is the entire point is just to wander around and poke things. It is a precursor to Myst, if you're familiar with that game, and several others from Cyan, where the point is just the world. It's to have fun and explore. It's fascinating. Originally for the Mac Classic, so it's black and white. I'm going to be playing this on an emulator from Internet Explorer. That would be an emulator in and of itself. Internet Archive, an Internet Archive file of it, but it is available on Steam. I don't have Steam because except for recently, I don't really play video games. I played more video games. I said this yesterday. I played more video games in the last month on this channel than I think I have in the last year combined. So that's the thing. Yeah, so let's bring that up. So this is Cosmic Osmo. This is the opening page. Launch it. And I love that it doesn't just launch the game. It straight up launches a Finder window from the original Macintosh. Now, one of the tricks to this is you'll see there's two cursors here. I have to use the one that's in the emulator, not the one that's on my screen. And the first thing I have to do, because I know that this is a glitch, is I have to come in here and to the control panel and turn the volume up, because the volume is by default turned down. And this, folks, is what it used to look like when you had to change things. Come on now. Being an emulator, it is a little bit cranky. Come on. Come on. Why you no turn up speaker volume? There we go. So we're going to turn that up. I'm going to turn up just a hair more today. I swear on the actual computers, it did respond better than that. All right, there we go. Now we come over here to the disk. Now, originally came. I don't know why this has a disk icon. Originally, for me, it had it. At least it was on a CD. But there's the app, and we open it up. I can emulate Cranky quite effectively too. Yes, you can. My darling sister. I need it. Watch her childhood in front of her as well. Let's click the ship. And click the ship. And the door opens. And for those of you who are new, this is the sort of shenanigans that this gets up to. I'm going to poke the couch. Ah, mice. I'm going to poke the painting. I'm going to poke this here lamp, and it turns it off, but it comes back on. I can also turn it off over here on this light switch. And I can go over to the cockpit. There's the door. I love that it shows what was outside originally, which being the opening screen, and then comes out into outer space. I've got all sorts of great functions on here. I can hit swab, which shoots cotton swabs out, Q-tips. I can pick out a CD. Shut up. My phone is somehow responding to that. No, I don't want that one. I want that one. Get down to the funky stuff. And all right, let's see where we can go. I'm going to go to number 3 today. I think I went to 1 and 2 yesterday. One, 2, 3, 4. Fast! Here apparently takes me to the mackerel. Poke the paintings. Nothing happens on these particular paintings. The fire.
You are the busiest alien to ever romp around our humble solar system.
Tee. I am indeed. I'm not going to explore this area. Maybe I'll come back to it. Almost certainly we'll come back to it, but I'm going to. There's not much here that I'm aware of. So let's turn around and go back out. Back into the cockpit. Where is my... There we go. And we're going to go to 4. I don't even know where this is. I don't remember this. There's certainly none of the areas that I explored last time around. Oh, interesting. This is where you Yep, that's what I thought. I was going to say, there's a door that appears from in here in the to another planet. I didn't realize that this went from I had not seen previously. A little bit of duck hunt. Hee. Oh, interesting. I wonder, because I didn't play this that much. It was an awful lot of lag yesterday. So I don't know. I'm just going to not hit something. And the door should appear. I'll go in the door here. But by all means, say hello if you're watching. This is Cosmic Osmo, for those who are new. Hey, Mackenzie. Yeah, this is... There's a fair bit of lag on this game. It's not... and it probably isn't if I had the proper Steam version. It's quite literally the emulator lagging. Here, let's take a look at the telephone here. For those who didn't see the telephone, I wrote down a bunch of telephone numbers yesterday. And I don't know that I called the last one, so let's try this out. Two, 8.
Hey, thanks for calling, but time is precious and I gotta go.
So that's the mouse's house. There's a little olive here. Let's see what the olive does. I know anyone who watched yesterday did, but I know they've got people here who didn't watch yesterday. So that's all it does. It grows arms and legs and a face. Jumps around a bit. Jim points out I didn't change the painting when I was there. I haven't got to the part where I can actually change the painting. I got to the fish before the painting. So that I will do that when I get to that, if I get back to that room. I'm glad you're here, Jim. Glad you enjoyed this enough yesterday to come back. It should just take me out of here. There we go. We got some paintings here. Let's get some music going here. And so these, we established it when I had to restart. I'm pretty sure are the parents of the designer, because this game is dedicated to Andrew and Mary. And as you can see, this is Andrew. And this is Mary. Wee. And poke the vase, and a flower comes out. If more than one flower comes out, I think just the one. Let's do the fish puzzle. While we're here, we'll do the things that are here. And this piece goes here. Ah, no. Come. Accidentally jumped out of there. That's fine. This goes in there. There. Blah, 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 blah. It's a sad fish. And again, if I can poke that. Let's see what's over here. I forget what goes down. I haven't come in from this particular direction, so. Ah, yes, this is a fun room. How do you know, Dave, they can't smile? It's true. It just didn't smile. I mean, it did kind of smile, but. Zzz. You can graffiti up the wall. Zzz. What's the little house thing in the tree? We can go back there. That's where I came out last time I came from this particular destination. Hi. All right, let's go check out Jim wants to check out the house. So let's take a look at the little house. Let's see if we can poke the book. Cosmic Osmo. Oh, right. The book. Maybe I didn't come out this way previously. Sorry about that. All right, so here we go. Cosmic Osmo. The life of an Osmo. To Ryan and Josh, all characters in this book are fictitious. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, Osmosian or non-Osmosian, is purely coincidental. A Cyan book. Once upon a time, in a remote and very strange little solar system at the edge of the universe, a baby Osmo was born into existence. He was incredibly cosmic type of Osmo, thus he was named Cosmic Osmo. I wonder if I poke the picture if anything happens. Nope, just the page changes. He got older and grew to a great size. He bought a spaceship. He built a house. He got married and started a family. And he lived happily ever after. So notice we've seen old Cosmic Osmo. And I'm sure we will at some point come across young Cosmic Osmo. And there we go. So that by clicking into the painting, I've gone back to this. Back to the mackerel. That's one of the neat things about this is you can end up going all over the place without realizing. Oops, I didn't want to go back out. Let's go. If I remember correctly, where we were is on, ended up at that point was on the moon. Let's go back to the moon. Of all the things that it doesn't remember, it doesn't seem to remember the bumper sticker that's up there. The I love my crab. I always like changing it to I love my Osmo. Pup, I've never seen a game like this before. Pup, so glad you're here. This is, like I said, this is a very old game. This is circa 1991-ish, I think. Possibly even earlier. It is a fascinating game. It really is. I'll throw another swab out there. I can shoot swabs. I can leave through the door. I'm going to leave through the door this time. If I go through the window, I can actually exit the ship, but I'm going to go through the door and go up to the thing. Let's poke the flag. The flag waves. And if I poke these different wee. 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 Let's poke this one. Hey, there's a thing here. Let's go down it. So here's the painting. You'll notice that this painting is... So yes, the game is indeed older than me. Yep. No, I knew it was, Pep. I knew it was going to be. As depressing as that thought is. So this painting, you'll notice, was the painting that was in the mackerel house with old man Osmo. And what I'm going to draw today, I'm going to do something different this time. Let's go ear, and a little face, and a little. Let's see if I can change the color. I don't know if I can. I must be able to. Yeah. A little roughly ruffle. And then a body. A little arm. Little arm. Little arm. Foot. And a little foot. This is not a self-portrait. I don't have ears like that. We're going to try a little... There's what we were going for the ears. A bushy little tail. bushy hairy fringe here. And then face. Face is the hard part, just because the controls are so screwy on here, on this emulator. You know what? I'm going to leave it without a face. It's an Eevee without a face. The cute little Pokemon Eevee. Not nearly as cute as the real one, but it is. It's an Eevee, sort of. Big poofy tail and a big poofy fringe. I'm not a good artist. So here, okay, so yeah, I did come out this way. I just didn't turn around. So here's, if I come out here. So this is the room that I was in before running over. So let's go back to the little house, because we hadn't finished exploring that. Robot! Hello, robot. You make me nervous.
You make me nervous.
Why don't I poke the ray gun? What's it doing? It's still dancing nervously. Wait, it's taking the gun. No. Ah! Oh my. Oh my. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's go here. Let's get out of here. Up the watermelon stairs. Yeah, let's put a person together. I'm making a vegetable person. I also know that I've made this vegetable person incorrectly. There's another eye. There's a little arm. There's another little arm. Look, I made a vegetable person. Where's the banana? Oh, there's the banana. Banana mouth. All right, here we go. The downside to everything being in grayscale, I didn't notice the cucumbers. There we go. Look, I made a person. Flash the lights. Oops. Now I'm going to poke the couch. And it's going to move everything around because I screwed up and put things in the wrong order.
Salad doesn't fret when it's rinsed in vinaigrette, but personally I'm not pleased to be smothered in blue cheese.
We haven't gone through this time warp hallway. Time warp hallway. Watch your head. Dobby, is that you? Yeah, it does look a little bit like Dobby, doesn't it? Maybe the designers of the Harry Potter film actually went and played this game as a kid and remembered that fruit guy. Hee hee. I make music.
You've traveled through spaces, you've been many places. Now please don't disgrace us, come play with our faces.
It's Mr. Potato Heads. That's a creepy little potato. I like it. Creepy potato. Go away. Let's try the telephone. Let's call the banana phone. We were at the banana phone. So let's call that banana phone.
I'm sorry, the number you have reached is not in service.
What? Oh, I wonder if I spelled it wrong. Oops. Eight, 3, 4. Hey, play Smoke on the Water. I'm not that good.
Hello? I could live for days on a jar of mayonnaise. Au revoir.
So that's what happens when you call Jim. You would ask what happens if I dial a random number. You heard that. It just says this number is not in service. Let's see what else we got up here. No. Yeah, Smoke in the Water is not going to happen. Let's see what's in here. It looks like a little theater box. I need one of these in my kitchen, quite frankly. Complete with the singing ketchup.
Ketchup.
I took a screenshot of that yesterday, and that's now my Facebook not my profile picture, but my other thing, cover photo. Wee. When you said pre-mist, I didn't realize you literally meant that. Yes, literally pre-mist. This was the same company as Mist before Mist. Oh, there's a warp there. We won't go there just yet. Oppa! 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 Oh my! I'm making a mess. do some dishes here. There, I'll just to make things better, I'll wash some dishes. We'll just throw this all in here. I'm gonna sneeze. I managed to sneeze without blowing out my mic, because I'm actually playing on a different screen on the same screen, so it's a little hard to see. I'm like, I got to get back to my regular screen to sneeze, mute. Did that pig have continents on it or just spots? That's a good question. Here, we'll run some water here. Flip the carburetor on. Let's just go back and see. Oh, hey! I don't remember. That is new. I don't remember that. All right, well, we'll just leave that to soak. It does look like South America, and it does look like Africa, and it does kind of look like Eurasia up there. I think it's just spots and just dumb luck. But then who knows? It is. Let's see what it spins like a world, so maybe. Anything in the water? No. I don't want to go this way. I want to take that warp. Because I don't remember where this goes. Warp zone hallway. Interesting. Takes us back to here. Now I'm clicking at the wrong screen. Ah! The pumpkin just ate my hand. That's one of the neat things. You don't really. Maybe you didn't pause to do the dishes in your youth. Oh, shush you. I definitely didn't pause to do the dishes in my youth. It's true. Let's go up. Up. See, so come over here to this vision of the solar system. And vegetable moon. So we've been to the moon. We've been to the mackerel. We haven't been outside here over on planet. Yes, that planet. But we've been there. That's where some of those other things are. Nose of Osmo is the sun. And it squeaks. But that fourth plate, that two-dimensional extra thing isn't on here, and that's weird. That's maybe why I don't remember it being there. You can take a look at this. Aero ether quanto particular detecto rings. Qtron Gigaswab Pro Blaster. The window. Styrolumatic Mega Glass. Triple Loop Polar Yagi Recepto Woad. Door. Retractopod Gear Bay Door. Retractable Rubber Roller. Non-retractable Hydraulic Rear Rubber Roller. Atkinson Action Flapper. Pup is laughing at me. bulbous twin 2B master thrusters. Blazing fast sweep tail stabilizer. So it's kind of neat. And this is the Osmobile. My ship. And if we go over to the moon, I'm willing to bet if I click that, it'll take me to the moon. I don't want to go to the moon. We're on the moon, so we're gonna not do that. Nope. I clicked out of it. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Holy mackerel! Take a look at this!
Holy mackerel. Wasn't that the name of that fish planet? It is the name of that fish. Let's go back to the fish. So we go into the fish, where Old Man Osmo is, and look, there's my Eevee picture. So that when Jim was saying earlier in the stream, oh, you forgot to change the painting. This is what he meant. Whee! Let's poke the chair. One of the few chairs that doesn't have mice under it. Go over to the table here. So there's a Morse code thing here. I have yet to find another side to this. We're going to try saying hello. Morse coded in hello. We'll give it a second to see if anything happens. I don't think it will. I haven't seen a second side to the to this Morse code signal. We'll come down here. We didn't go to this last time I was in here, so here's a cassette player for Pup, the young pup. This is an old cassette. The music is on this magnetic strip. Watch, and this is what I love about it. Watch the cassette. Watch the tape in the cassette as I play this. I've seen one before. Hey, yesterday was indeed really fun. Timescales, yes. But I love that the tape actually properly moves, not smoothly, but it does actually go through and will eventually stop. I think I still have a cassette player. My former partner's daughter has her old boombox and some random cassettes. Rewind. Be kind, please rewind. And we're going to record. Stop. Rewind. And play back what I just recorded. but was already on the cassette. How neat is that? I like that part. I remember buying Death Leopard Hysteria on tape the day it was released and played the tape for years. It never wore out. Impressive that it never wore out. No, I had a cassette player in my Camry. I don't know if it came in. I think it came built in. And we haven't used this. Let's call. Who did we just call from? We just called from the fridge phone. So let's call the fridge phone back. Where's the mouse? Oh, we'll call this anyway. I think I've only used a cassette player when I was a kid. Yep.
Hello, Osmo residence, Cosmic speaking. Hello? Hello? Wrong number.
What's the number 2 button? Let's go find out. Number 2. Jingle my little dice here. Ding, 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 ding. Before I explore this planet, I'm going to take a 2-minute break. I will be back momentarily. I'm going to turn on a little music. And I'll be back in just a minute. Thank you for your patience. All right, I'm back. Oh, I didn't have that set to fade out. Oh well. That was Something for Nothing. That was the Julie's Andrews, a great little band that I actually traveled to California with them to do photos for their show. but yeah, thank you for your patience there. I had to reload and unload some coffee, as I've had a great deal of it. Let's go down. I didn't explore down here very much last time, if at all. So let's go down to the bottom half of this. Flowers. I've gotten a message that I screwed up the Morse code. Maybe I'll have to go back and try that again. It's possible that it just doesn't connect the way it should, but we'll try it again. And we got some flowers. Let's go over to the ship here. SS Osmo. I don't remember this. Controls. An island. Oh wait, I should get the that phone number. Five 7 3 9 4 boat. I don't remember that. Let's see what we can find on here. What is that? I pick it up. Can't do nothing. Oh no, you're popping up daisies. I love that we're educating each other in the comment section. Nice little conversation between pup and time scales. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Hey, there's a key. That looks like a lock. Put the key in the lock. I'll bet you this opens. Whoa. Let's see what do we got here? Poke. Oh. It's got an eyeball. It's staring at me. I legit don't remember this. Like, there's stuff I remember from this, but this is not something I remember.
Okay, sit back, relax, and enjoy the trip.
Let's see what some of these buttons do before I... Oh, we're going from the tub. We're going to the tub. Reel-to-reel tapes, like radio stations, had a flip switch to prevent recording over them. Yep. What's this button do? Ugh. Ah! It's Osmo in the bath. Well, let's go up.
Ah, boy! What a life!
Ain't it though? Honk. If I poke his belly, if it does anything. The original animatronics, robots on stage at Chuck E. Cheese, used reel-to-reel machines for music and data, the movement of the robots. And giant machines bigger than a clothes washer, producing heat. Yep. Old school animatronics. Old school electronics and animatronics. Craziness. Prestige. Let's just see what this does. It's like you can't open it more than a drip, which is disappointing. Ooh, it's a fish. Right. He's a fish. What's this down here? Might be nothing. Our Chuck E. Cheese had two of those giant machines, and the room was always over 120 degrees Fahrenheit inside, even with constant cooling, and it was loud. Holy mackerel! Yeah, it looks like that's just nothing. But we can go up here. That was the sink. I don't remember this at all. But I'd like to point out when I left, it was full of bubbles, and it is still full of bubbles. Now you can do all that with an iPhone or an Android. Yep. I'll put these dishes back. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. What I described was 1983, 8 years before Cosmic Osmo was released on the Macintosh. Yep. Timescales is old. Let's check out the fridge here. Got some magnets here. Jim's over on Facebook says the first computer took up a whole room. It's entirely true. Let's start at the bottom here. Let's check the milk. The milk moos. It's very fresh. Let's see what's in the tent.
I just wow, I'm one chili.
Let's see what all's in here. We got a spoon. We got a harmonica. Eat your fish. Eat it. Doesn't want the fish. When we got computerized cash registers in the late 1980s, some older people in the company decided to retire instead of learn to use them. Yep, that's about right. Sardine in anyone? Sardine? No sardine? All right. Eggs. Eggies.
Tweet, tweet,
Tweet, tweet, tweet, tweet,
tweet, tweet, tweet,
tweet, tweet, tweet, tweet, tweet, tweet, tweet, tweet, tweet, tweet,
tweet, tweet.
Goodness. Cake.
One of these days, I'm gonna go on a diet.
Let's see what's up in the top here. A little igloo. In 1991, the average price for a dozen grade A large eggs was around 99 cents. Yeah, it's not now. There seems to be an alarm going off. It just does it automatically.
Rabbit. Rabbit.
Yee! Oh, hey. Check this out. Blocks. Here's an H. And I need an E. A. That's an N, not the A. A. T. T. Another H. Oh. The rat Ole, because I can't find another H. Anyone see an H? Checking with that L, that's an R. Scrabble rules. There's not a lot of H's. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. See if you can spell out Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Almost certainly not. If I can't spell out the rat hole, but I can probably spell out TARDIS. Let's go travel. And yeah, there's got to be a G here somewhere. C G. Here we go. Traveling. Looks like another T. No, it's not the B, the T. G at the bottom left. Yeah, found it. T. Is there another A? There's an A. R. 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 D. I. Is there not another I? Oh, there's I. I. Yes. And then we pop over to this view. And pop over to this view. And that's not the view I want. I want that. Screenshot that. Okay, stop. Give me that back. That'll work. Wanted to screenshot that. All right. Oh, did I just... Oh, I just did that. All right, hold on. Share this tab. No. Being cranky. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta get it out of here. Yeah, that'll solve that problem. And then I haven't gone away. I just have to make this not be what it is. Stop sharing. Share this tab instead. Did it freeze up on me? I went to a different screen. I think it froze up on me. Oh, there we go. I had a screenshot up. There we go. All right. We're good. Let's put this back to reality. I did a screenshot, and I should have just waited to do that. That's okay. Let's go back to that. And that. There we go. It is being cranky, though. I'm not done exploring. Is it going to crash on me? That stay there after you leave the room? Usually, yes. If I quit the game, it probably won't. But if I come back to this room later, and I in the same play session, it should. Why do I not have? All right, we're gonna have to hard boot out of this. So now it's not going to, because I just had to restart everything. That's okay. I mean, it might, but it shouldn't, because I've just hard restarted the whole computer. Well, the whole emulator, anyways. We're going to make sure that the sound is up. Yep, that's what I thought. If this was an actual regular computer, it would not have to do this every time. There. Close that. Oops. If it's gone, there might be ghosts. Might be. Interesting. Cyan's logo hasn't changed. It's now in color. But that company's logo hasn't changed in, however many decades. All right, let's go back to the planet. Two. So let's go back to the yard here. It's a baseball. Throw the baseball. I wanted to throw a baseball. Throwing baseballs everywhere. All the baseballs. Everything's coming up daisies. Always leave spaces prettier than when you got there. Yeah, it's upside down.
Hello, alien. Welcome to planet, whatever. My name is Osmo.
Hello, Osmo. Ooh.
If you'd like, I could take you to my leader.
We'll come back to leader. I got to go to the clock first. Let's get these eyes open. Up the stairs. Up the stairs. Well, we've been to the fridge. We've already been to the fridge. That I assume is the same fridge. So we're going to go back to the leader. I've been to the leader yesterday, but we've been to the fridge today. Oh.
Yo!
Coming. Almost sounded like Arabian music. Yeah, James. It's true. Poke the thing more, and another mouse comes out. Sadly, this painting does nothing. You can't get to it. Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you?
Just go ahead in. Senor Osmo is standing around in there.
Yeah, I'll go in a minute. I want to play with your typewriter first. Old school typewriter. If you weren't sure where you were watching, it's the Rat Hole DOTCA. Make sure you subscribe. All right, let's go check out Senor Osmolo. I love this part. I love this. I poke. Ah! And it goes, and then it goes back to the hot do not touch. But I'm wet now. It should be fine, right? No, apparently not. Even wet, it doesn't work. I'm surprised that this dartboard doesn't do something. Let's go up the ladder. I still don't understand why that lights a match. Hotfoot.
Give me a bone and I'll show you my belly.
tweet, 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 tweet,
tweet,
tweet,
tweet,
tweet,
tweet, tweet,
tweet,
tweet,
tweet, tweet, tweet, tweet,
tweet,
tweet, tweet,
tweet,
tweet,
tweet,
tweet, tweet, tweet, tweet, tweet, tweet, tweet, tweet.
wee. Look at the belly. Oh, it's the boat again. Yep, that's where I thought we would be. We've been to that island, so let's go back down to the dock. See if there's anything else down there to explore. Sailing, sailing over the bending bay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh,
The boat has been placed on hyper-automatic pilot. You'll be arriving shortly.
well, that was interesting. Let's go back up the stairs. And we'll go back to the fridge. And I'm sure this is the same fridge that we were already at, but we'll go back to it. Oh, hey, there's bananas. Catch those bananas. After those bananas. Where'd they go? Yeah, so we've been to this place before, but we didn't go down to the mouse hole. Turn on the computer. So this right here, this is what these old Mac Classics used to look like. A big one single piece. There's a keyboard down here that you can't really see. They didn't render it terribly well. Huh. And you turn the light off with the screen. That's modern. Looks like Google Home. Can I interest you in a hot cup of tea? Yes. Horsey. It's a horse race. Looks more like a TV. Yeah, they really did at the time look like TVs. They were they were very unique. They didn't have an external tower. They were definitely a different breed. Cosmic Osmo. We're not going to do that. Do I remember this telephone? 1828. Yes, this is the mouse's telephone. You know, I haven't called back to my own ship. Let's call back to the ship.
This is the computer on Osmo's ship, and he's not here, so go back another time.
Well, I mean, we know we're not home. We're here. Wait, where'd the ladder go? Oh no!
What did you expect from a blind mouse playing a piano made of Swiss cheese?
He's got a point there. Did she just say Dave's not here, man? No. It's not what they said. Oh, the old cheese piano. Yep. Oh, let's get out of here. What's this now? I don't think I can go anywhere, but let's just poke some other stuff. Oh, look, stars. Let's poke a star that exists. Just makes another star appear. So this is the house we just left. More stars. Let's poke the moon. These phone tone generators would actually dial a phone if held up to the speaker. Probably, yes. The 1998 Casio made a watch with a phone tone generator. My favorite part of speakers everywhere. A favorite of freakers everywhere, yeah. Let's go down the tube. Ooh, I'm not even clicking. It's just going through this. What door would that get me through? Oh, I hadn't seen that. Little mouse door. I hadn't even tried to turn around in that thing. Well, at least it's not dialed up. Yeah. Wee. Wee. Wee, all the baseballs. Baseballs. Look out, look out. Let's go back up to the ship here. Let's call that boat. We haven't called the boat yet. Catch you later, Dave. Thanks for stopping in, Jim. Much appreciated as always. I don't know that'll be going too much longer, but
Mickey, this is Captain Osmo, and I'm packing a boat for your traveling enjoyment.
that was fun. Yeah, let's put in the guitar. Let's put in let's put in the flute. Flute music. Hello. Grab the disc. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go back to the moon. Eventually, I want to go back to the mackerel and try out. Let's go to this. We never actually went over to this one here today. There's that thing that keeps bouncing. Fruit has a stairway. Splat. Splat. I believe Timescale said that means hope. Well, this takes us back to that 3D thing. I'm going to try. We come in from here. We're going to see if we can make this work. Oops. Let's try that again, shall we? Dope. Lag is always going to kill me on this. I missed it. I'm trying to get the ship down the way it did when I got here from the planet side. No, I missed. All right, I give up.
Holy mackerel! Take a look at this!
Go back. Right, because I rebooted, so my painting of the Eevee's gone. Sad me. All right, I'm gonna check this message here. What did I do wrong here? What you did wrong is that you didn't hold it down for the dash. So we'll try this again. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't let you hold it down. Yeah, it doesn't quite. It's not a very good Morse code emulator. That was Lake Kawaguchi, and it's located in the town of Fujikawa Guchiko in the southern Yamanashi prefecture near Mount Fuji, Japan. All right. I think we probably haven't explored everything, to be perfectly honest. But we've explored darn close to everything. So I think I'm going to try and get ready for a workout. I've been going for an hour 45. That's a reasonable amount of time to do this. Let's just can I take it? For some reason, it now is soloing me full size. I want it. There we go. I want it like that. That's the way I want it. That's because that's the way I have it set. Darn it. Thank you guys for joining me. This and keeping me entertained as I keep myself entertained. And I hope I entertained you at least a little bit. Yeah, no, it's been a great deal of fun. I love Cosmic Osmo. We'll see if I come back to it again in the near future. Probably not. But maybe. I'm gonna swing over to my Twitch app and see if there's someone that I can set a raid up for. Because I got at least one person watching on Twitch. Probably Mackenzie. I need Stream Manager. And I think it's that, then that. Reanimator. Well, we'll not our normal style of game, but we'll go do that. All right. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm gonna go maybe go for a run and do the thing. So until next time, good gaming and goodbye. I gotta hit push.